Hey everyone, it is Carly Renee and it is Sunday, but this week we are getting back into serious topics. This topic is about family disowning and rejecting, denying you, that kind of bullshit. It's probably like one of the subjects that I hate the most. Like, I cannot stand parents who disown their kids. Like, I can't. It just seems like whenever your daughter or son comes out to you, you kind of look only at that. Like, this kid is the same kid you gave birth to, same kid you changed diapers, same kid you consoled when they were bullied when they were little. It's the same kid who treats you with the most respect or going through that rebellious phase but still comes home at night. These kids respect you and look up to you, but when they come out and you look down on them or degrade them for it, what does that say about the rest of the world? Like, they're looking up to you, they're coming out to you, meaning they want you to know this about them, and they're trying to get your approval about it. If you have to seriously sit there and look exactly at this point in time that they're gay and it's against your religion or against your beliefs and stuff like that, you need a serious reality check. I hate this. Ugh. Thank you, Plain. Appreciate it. I've had friends that were kicked out of their house because they came out and had to live on the streets, basically. And I've had friends that have been just verbally attacked by their parents, and even my mom has said some very hurtful things when I came out. She said I was discrimination, that I was going to hell, and this type of thing wasn't approved by God. I've had my privileges of having friends come over denied. I couldn't go sleep over at any girls' houses. I couldn't have boys or girls sleep over here. I wasn't allowed to hang out with certain people or talk to them, kind of, because my mom thought they would influence me even more. It's just something I don't get, is how parents rely only on that moment to judge their kids and not how those kids will grow up and use it for like good or what they've done in the past, but they just rely on that 1 second of those kids coming out and quickly just, sorry, you're gay, get out of my house. That shit hurts. Probably more than anybody can describe. It hurts a lot to have the one person you look up to look down on you and shove you off like you're nothing because you came out. It's not fair, it's not right, and it shouldn't happen. When parents disown kids, what good is that going to do? Is that going to change how they are or if they're gay and who they love? No, it's not. And it's sad to see that kids come out to their friends more than their parents. Kids are deathly afraid of coming out to their parents. Like, I've seen kids cry over it. It shouldn't be that way, Like, people can wait either if they're 12 or when they're 40 to accept it and come out. And that puts so much stress on us, and it builds up, and you start thinking like, well, what if I get shoved down the streets? What if I'm not accepted, And that stuff runs through your mind and shoves you farther back into the closet. But I think if parents were more open to it and realize that this is still their kid, they gave birth to him, and this kid was the one that ran into the room during a thunderstorm. This person is the same exact person as they were 5 minutes before they told you. And I don't get how people can use it against them that quickly. I was kicked out of my house for a day, but only because I was underage and they knew they could get in trouble for it. But it still hurt. I was left without my cell phone or anything to call my friends, so I had to go to Sonic and call my girlfriend at the time. But I couldn't stop crying. I was so hurt, and that will always be imprinted in my mind. That I was not accepted, and I know what I have to deal with when I grow up, and I've already put that in my mind that I'm going to deal with assholes and I'm going to deal with rejection. But when it comes to your parents or your family, it hurts worse. Because those are your heroes. Those are the people you grew up around. They're your family. And they don't support you? What kind of bullshit is that? How you can soften the blow that's coming out towards them? I mean, test the grounds first. See what their views are on it and stuff like that. You do not have to tell your parents if you don't want to. It's a huge step if you want to come out to your parents. And I think we all know, to the people who did come out to their parents, that it was a difficult task. It wasn't easy. We sat there probably for months, maybe years, trying to figure out a way how to come out to your parents. I mean, it's a very tough thing. Make sure you know their religious views and how they view it, or if they have gay friends and stuff like that. I came out to my mom because I was getting to that point where we were getting really close and I really wanted her to know, but I knew she was really religious. So I had to be very cautious about that, and I kind of knew what would happen, but it took time for her to actually like put it in her mind and think, well, okay, she's really going after girls, you know. It took her a while to get that in her mind and shove me out the door. You know, I mean, it might not happen right away, you know. Just test the grounds first. If you get disowned or you get just rejected by your family, go to your friends. Go to someone you can count on. Know that there are other people out there that have gone through this, and this is what this week is about, is telling you guys that you are not alone with this. You have so many people out there that have gone through this and have built up the courage to tell their family or have been rejected by their family, and there are tons of different stories of how this has come about. You know what, to those parents out there that think that they did something wrong, don't think that. It isn't about what you guys did or didn't do, you know? It wasn't because you weren't there enough for them or anything like that. They're born gay. So please accept that. And also, it's not about what you did or did not do, it's what you can be doing. So please accept your kids and realize that this is the hardest thing they will probably ever have to go through. It's not like we choose to get discriminated against or choose to have somebody, you know, harass us on a daily basis. We don't choose that. So stop thinking it's a choice. Stop thinking that you did something wrong or they're being influenced or this shit's contagious. It's not. You know, just sit there and realize that this is your kid. This is your son. This is your daughter. Or this is your husband or wife coming out to you. They're coming out to you because they trust you. And if you break that trust, that's all that there was, you know, that's all that they had. And to get that crush to something that is indescribable, you can't even grasp that. So please, 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 take time, realize who this person is. Don't look at them just for their sexuality. Look at them for who they are. Don't sit there and, you know, think to yourself, well, they're having sex with the same sex and it's against religion. You know, get over it. This person has been there probably your whole life, or the parts that you needed them there. And they support you no matter what, whether you have an addiction or you have made bad choices. Your kid, son, husband, wife, or relatives have always been there for you. Like, you're still family, you're blood to them. And if you don't accept them, that bond breaks. And that just causes so much tension and so much hate, and it isn't worth it. So if you guys need any help coming out to your parents, or if you need any advice of how to handle this, please watch the rest of these videos So I will see you guys next Sunday, and yeah.